Howdy everybody. I'm going through my SB100. So the process of going through the SB100 is a bit nerve-wracking. So that's for the state of California. If you go through SB100, it's for if you're doing a kit car. So you don't have smog, you get like some, you have to fill out a bunch of paperwork. My backpack is, but you have a reconstruction title, you put where you got your engine from, and blah blah blah, a whole spiel there that you built the car, blah blah blah. It was pretty nerve-wracking so far. So I went there. Well, I went to the DMV first, and I said, hey, I need to apply for an SB100, a custom car that I built, and blah blah blah. And they're like, oh, okay, let me go talk to somebody. And here we go. So it all starts now. They go, some lady goes, okay, talk to my manager, he says you need to bring the car down and we'll get a VIN number started. I said, this doesn't sound right, but maybe they changed something. I've been talking to somebody on the Exocet page on Facebook, and I was like, this doesn't seem right. Whatever, okay. So they give me a moving pass, I drive the Exocet down, and then a guy comes out and says, hey, I'm here, or say anything. He says, why are you here, or whatever, you know. And I said, oh, I'm here because I was told to bring the car down to get a VIN. You guys are gonna give me a VIN? Well, I waited because it's the only people, the same people that check your VINs are the same people that do the driving test. So I waited, finally got help, and then the guy comes over and he says, why are you here? And I tell him, like, I'm applying for SB100 and I was told to bring my car down to get a VIN to get it started. And he's like, okay, hold on. He leaves, comes back. Okay, so can you like open this hood on or something? Why? I need to check for numbers, see if there's any numbers. Like, dude, there's no numbers. I already knew instantly. Okay, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. There's no numbers. I'm telling you, that's why I'm here. I'm like, do you know what SB100 is? Hold on. Leaves, comes back. Okay, we have to post it. You need to go to the CHP and get a VIN number. And here, do this, and go to bar, and he just wrote it like on a post-it on Sharpie. It said CHP bar blah blah blah. I'm like, do you know what SB100 is? It's kind of heard of it. So, all right, well, he didn't know shit. So I said fuck it, and I go back inside, and then I go and I tell the guy they give you the tickets now, and he says I'm like, I'm here for like a kit car registration, SB100. So okay, here's this number, I was like C004 or something weird. And there was no C's on the TV. And I was there for 30 minutes and I didn't hear any being called. So I was like, maybe they freaking just pranked me right now. Did they just prank me? Am I not gonna get a call? Then finally I get called to the window. And I talked to this lady, and I didn't even have to explain anything. She just knew. Okay, yeah, I've done this before. Here's I handed all the paperwork with the Exocet title they give you, and she kind of got like, at first, I was over there sweating bullets, sweating my ass off, because I'm thinking they're just gonna screw me over, blah blah blah, I know something's gonna happen. This is all that's running through your head. She said, okay, hold on, and then she goes through my paperwork and calculates all the taxes they wanna make me pay. So I pay the taxes, and well, she says, okay, here's how much you owe. It's like $900. So I pay the registration, and she says, okay, I just gotta do, and this is kind of corresponding with what the guy's telling me, that's helping me out, that he already has one registered in California. And she's like, I just gotta make one more phone call, blah blah blah. So she makes a phone call, comes back, all right, cool, this isn't bad. I've done this once before, and whatever. So she gave me a number. I forget the number, it's in my folder. So now I have a, I have to go to brake and lamp inspection, and then BAR. BAR checks for PCV. So I have to hook my PCV up, and I went to down the street to where I'm gonna get the brake and lamp inspection. So a couple things I gotta do. I gotta bolt up the parking brake, that's on there. And I'm gonna add horns, I think. I don't know. I don't wanna do any of this. I add horns, all my lights and everything are working. The guy seemed pretty cool. He says as long as it's not something super ghetto. I was like, no, I did as best as I could to make it legal. Side markers, blinkers, headlights, high beams, low beams, DRLs, the whole thing. I did everything. But then I got home with the Exocet and it died. well, I was showing my dad the car, and I turned it on, turned the key on, and the fuel pump came on for like, after like a couple seconds. And I came on, oh, that was weird, a little delay on the fuel pump. And then I cycle the key again, and it doesn't come on. I was like, that's weird. So whatever, I go out for the day, and then I come back out to the garage, and then I say, this is weird. I pull the full relay panel down, and melted fuse. Super, this thing is auto-focusing on my face. So yeah, here's the fuse. Melted in all its glory. And the wire for the relay box completely melted. Let's see if I can get in here. I ripped these out on accident and I melted these other wires. Some other relay, which one is that one? Melted coil. So I'll have to crimp those on, and I think I'm gonna run a 14, I ran a 14 through the car, so it never gets hot. I ordered a new relay panel, by the way. It's just gonna take a little bit to get here. It never gets hot here. These are fine. These didn't get melted or anything. These are fine. Got the headlamp. No signs of getting hot here, but I'm thinking maybe these are too small. All this is getting changed very soon. I ordered through Leash Electronics. I ordered a whole new relay panel, way better than this. And then I'm gonna upgrade to TEP cell wiring. I'll be doing that too. All right, I'll be upgrading to TEP cell wiring, but I ran 14 gauge from the fuse panel to the back, and I guess that's way too much. I have the AEM 340 gallons per hour or whatever pump, because these wires, I mean, this is all ghetto. Everything's getting redone. This thing is weird. So this wire is tiny. I don't have a pass-through for here, so I'd have to get a pass-through to upgrade the wires inside the tank too. So, anyways, a couple things I need to do. I need to mount the parking brake. I need to get running again. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna crimp on new wires. I bought 10 gauge for the fuel pump, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on too. And then we'll see how that goes. Okay, I don't remember if I said this already. I fixed the fuel pump wire. So this is 10 gauge now. But the problem is, so it's 10, 14, which is fine. But I think my problem is, now it's gonna be back here where it seems to be collecting a lot of heat. And these little baby wires. So it comes with a 14 to here. Cut my finger. Cut 14 to here. I'm gonna have to get a pass-through for this tank. Some people might say, oh, just go fuel cell. Well, I already got this mounted in, so that's probably, would be a good idea to do next. But for now, I'll just get a pass-through. I need a 4-wire, one ground, one positive, and then 2 for the level sender. I got a parking brake now. I think I need to adjust it a little tighter, but it works now. And I can still move it if I really try. Alright, parking brake. So, the next thing I have to mount is horn. I don't know if you can check the horn. I have the horns, so I'm gonna ghetto rig that just for now. Like I said, I'm redoing all the wiring in this thing again. A lot neater, nicer. I'll have the horn on there, and then I'm gonna rig up so I have the mechanical fuel pressure gauge over here. I bought a sensor, and I'm just gonna make a little pigtail to go from that to the aim dash, so I at least get fuel pressure until my standalone gets here, which hopefully should be soon. I talked to the guy. He sees me pushing, so hopefully a couple weeks. I did let's see what else I do. Oh, I did a phone mount here because I had nowhere to put my phone. That's there. I got to cover this hole eventually. I had to cut that out for the exhaust to clear. And yeah, that or squish that spot with the vise. I'm not really sure. Getting there. So horns, and then I don't know if he wants a third brake light. Hopefully he lets me pass without it. I don't have a third brake light. I don't think my lighting system's ghetto at all, so I don't think it'll be a problem. I also ordered a ton of these little things that you screw into the car and then you run a zip tie through them so you can fasten things real good. I had these stick-on ones, they were complete garbage. They all just came on sticky. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. So, yeah, cool. Fingers crossed for when I get that done. I'm gonna go inside, bandage my finger, and the next thing I'll do is horns. Peace. Something a little exciting came. Let me back some room here. Freaking neat, man. New fuse panel for the Exocet came today. I just have myself. Going to be wiring up the Exocet all over again. A lot of things that I learned. A lot of things that I learned doing it the first one, so that I can put in practice. Now I ended up going with this Leash Electronics. They don't give you the fuses. That's what I thought I read. And I couldn't find it again in their text. So this thing is actually a lot smaller than I thought. I mean, that's a good thing. It looks big, but it's 9 inches. It's 9 1/4 by 4 3/8. So not too big. And I'm gonna build a little plate for it, and it's gonna go and replace Stinky. It's gonna go ahead and replace all these relays are straight. Like, they got a lot of faith in these relays, huh? Like, they don't even come out. That's crazy, man. Interesting. So this thing has a lot of capabilities. Anyways, so I'll have all my inputs. I have hazard, brake, park, right blink, left blink, low beam, high beam, trans brake. I don't have a trans brake. Trans brake, more trans brake stuff. Battery, ignition, ground. Of course, battery, ignition in, I'm assuming comes in, turns the relays on. And then you got these ones, so fuel pump, whatever. And then G is for the negative trigger that I got for the fans. And then at that, then you'll have your right blink, light, all your light outputs. And here's the negative trigger, so I'm assuming, here we go. So you got your relay inputs. So letter G will be ground, so that'll be for the fan trigger to be commanded to turn the fans on. And then you got A, B, and C triggers going in for whatever you want, and then the power out. So that's pretty cool. Pretty excited. I can redo all the wiring. Here's the current wiring situation we have here with the Exocet. So this. So here's the crap that I did, and then here is all the order for Pro Wire. I feel like I'm gonna have to order more. These are all 50 feet each. Super small wire compared to the Amazon cheap wire. I got some thicker gauge. Which I'm kind of unsure. Oh, this is 14. I thought this was 12. I always forget. This is 14 gauge for the. And then I got some of these for the DTM connectors. I'll stick this all together so I don't lose them. So yeah, I'm going to be redoing the wiring on that. I didn't go with the full heat shrink thing. I still went with this style that I'll still use, but I'll make it a lot neater than I did. And this time I'm really planning everything out. Like I said, I learned a lot from the first time. My fuel pump wire melted, which I just showed in the other previously. But yeah, go for my brake and lamp inspection soon next Tuesday. This Tuesday coming up for the Exocet, so that'll be cool. And yeah, I'm really burnt out. I'm just real tired right now. I don't know why. I'm just trying to clean up and finish this. Well, I can't finish this. I had to overnight some bolts for this diff because I messed up some of the stupid ARP bolts. I don't know what I was thinking. I pressed them into the ring gear instead of the diff. It ruined up a few of them, so I have to get a whole new kit. Anyways, but yeah, that's exciting for this relay, or this box here, this whatever you want to call this. So this can go in here. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna. But yeah, come on, hood. It doesn't fit like that. It doesn't really fit like this either. So I don't know. I want to do something with this, either here, or I could put it underneath, or up against where the footwell is, something. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet, and I'm still waiting. Hopefully my ECU comes soon, so I can do that too. That'll be great. So we'll see. Okay, one more thing I have to do before I take the Exocet in. I have to wire reverse light. Now, what do I have? Under cabinet lighting and some wires. So instead of wasting money, I went to like the auto store and then I was looking at lights. I was like, dude, they're all literally the same stuff for your interior car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a lead because I'm redoing the wiring with my new fuse box. So I'm just gonna get a lead, wire up this thing, just get the wires however I can on the reverse switch, and then back, and then put a ground on, and then here comes the ice cream man. So yeah, so I will be doing that. I will be sticking this on the back for now, I guess, and then to pass the inspection. Work I need to do on the Exocet here. So we have here is this pulled out a long time ago, and then I just tried to like solder it back in there, but yeah, that has to get redone. This is shit. For now, I guess I just leave this ground one. Maybe I redo this ground one down here. It's pretty bad too. So we're doing the ground one. This one maybe, probably redo this one. I think it's crap too. So I got new fittings for these, and I got a Miata battery finally. So I can switch out to not a massive 50-pound battery. Yeah, like literally that's at least, that's gotta be close to 50 pounds, those batteries. They're ridiculous. See how big this Mercedes battery is? I'll just turn that to work, and then this is the new one, look how small it is. This is nice for running accessories if you're like with key on for a long time, lasts forever. But I'm gonna throw this in there, and a couple rib nuts, and I'm gonna build a bracket, and then some side-to-side braces or something like that, bolt down, so that way it doesn't slide around. And because this one, you know, wasn't bolted down, just having me run over a bump, like just banging around. So now I'm gonna fix up something for inside there. That ain't going nowhere. I don't think that's going nowhere. I don't think that's going nowhere. Better than it was before. These are kind of big, actually bigger than I'd like. And so I can tighten this down a little more. I don't know if I can see that or not. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I put a hose here, and I put some double-sided sticky stuff right here on the top. Some extra thick stuff to kind of hold it in place. But yeah, it's much better. These are nice and tight now. Before they were loose. And I can even turn key on this. Key on, let the aim dash boot up, see how many volts the battery has, 11 volts. Nice still have some sort of voltage drop, either from, I think either at the fuse panel or something, because when it's cranking it drops down to 9 volts according to the aim dash. But it'll be changing a lot. You've seen the relay box. I got these bulkheads that go through now, so instead of these little ones that I have over there, so that way I can bolt through the starter on this side, or the, you know, from the battery, from the firewall, through the firewall, kind of like this, but not here, over there in the front. And hopefully I don't get to figure out this voltage drop. I mean, I guess I could diagnose it and do voltage drop on the wire, but like I said, I'm changing all the harness soon. After I get through this, after I get my standalone in, I'm gonna tear us all apart again, all the wiring apart, and finish up the wiring, because that needs to get done ASAP. It's pretty ugly and it sucks. But yeah, the battery's all done. Heck yeah, we're ready to rock and roll, dude. I'm gonna rivet this on real quick, so hopefully the brake and lamp inspection guy gives me my stupid cert. He didn't have a number, that's all I have, so I'll just rivet this onto the tower, trans tunnel, and see what he says when I pull up. Get my goddamn certificate. So, anyways, clean up, put the seat back in, and yeah. Cool beans. Cool. Alrighty then. I'll see you guys later.